Hello, this is Els coming to you from Bemis Crafty Corner, and we are working on part 4 of book 3 in the 2020 Dark Macabre series. So far on this one, we roughed it up a little bit. We put some gesso on it. We painted it. We stenciled it. We added a bookbinder on here just to cover up the spine. We didn't reinforce this because it was already reasonably thick. I put in 4 signatures, and each signature was 5 pages, folded in half, which makes 10 pages, which makes 20 pages, which makes 80 total pages in this book. It is stenciled on both sides, and we have put some pockets in here, and today we're going to be adding some washi tape and getting our journaling cards ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get my washi tape out and everything, and we'll get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is putting some washi tape into the book. I have 2 kinds. I have the banner kind and the sugar skulls. I do have some others that I may use throughout here. And I also have the strips that I cut off of the strip page. There's quite a few of these, and they will work. So I grabbed these washi tape, a little bit of glue. We're going to go ahead and start putting things in here. So let's take a look. At what we may want to do. Pull this up here. There we go. Just go over here to there. All right. Now, I don't know about you, where you buy your washi, but my washi does not stick very well. So I'm going to be adding a small line of glue. Where I want my washi to be. I'm just going to hold that for a second, let it dry, and then we'll move on. All right, so how foolish am I? I seriously did not think about how hard it was to find washi tape that worked with Day of the Dead. So I have the original 2. We have the banner, and we have the sugar skulls. But beyond that, we really seriously need some other washi tapes. So I have this one that looks sort of like a lace. We added that in here. We added in some black and whites throughout, as well as adding in like some glitter pieces here and there that just worked with the color scheme. And I also used these flowers because the flowers, these are washi tape and they come on a roll. They just remind me of the flowers that, they put in their hair of the sugar skulls. So I use those as well. Now, we're going to take a look at some of the things that we're going to put inside of here. So I have some words, and these words are all quotes about death. And basically, I just used a couple of different fonts, and I printed them on some linen tea-dyed paper here that Amy made for me. And you can see here, Dia de Muertos. I just did it in a couple of different fonts. And then I just kind of bubble cut them out around and then just ink them up. And so those are ready to go in. I also have a whole stack of journaling cards that have all been inked. And I suppose these will kind of be the last thing that go in, but they're ready to go. And I also have some additional images here that I've pulled that I'm not sure, I think this will be a journal card, so put that over there. These will probably just be images I put in. This, I think, is just going to be a journaling card. Again, this will be an image. probably just an image, or maybe a journal card, who knows. And I have a few more things that I went ahead and fussy cut out that I'm going to be using throughout just to be able to decorate a little bit in here. So we're going to start with some of the decorating. So let's get rid of these bigger ones that we're not sure about yet. Let's get this one cut down really quick. And we'll get that inked real fast. All right. So we have started putting some of the other images that we had. So let's take a look. Okay. I think I'm going to put her right there. This one's going to go right here. That's going to go there. And there. And so, like usual, all I'm going to do is just kind of walk through and sort of set in where I want things to be. Now, this guy, I just put him in here as a placeholder because I wanted to use that image, but I wanted to use it smaller, so I just reduced the size, reprinted it, and made it the size that I want it. These guys are going in here somewhere. I'm not sure where. And I think we'll use this one. Let's see. Put that in. I like that there. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to glue it down. Okay. This is going in. That's going there. And here. And you can see that the way I build this is really kind of random. It's not so important where I put things as, you know, I get the spacing right. You know, you don't want words right on top of words. All right, so we have generally some things put in, and we still have some more that we can do. We also, and I think I'm going to put some flowers in here. So let me just get out a couple in the colors that I would use, which is going to be some red and some blue. And that way we'll just have them out. We have some gold ones here. So I have this little spot here. I'm going to open this package up. And just kind of reach in and grab a pinch of these as well. You know, and this way we have them, we can just grab and work as we go. All right, we have our first set of words. Whenever I put in words in something, I always worry, you know, if I'm using regular paper that it's going to buckle. And that's one of the things I do like about Amy's paper is because it's cold pressed and then heat processed and then heat pressed. For some reason, it doesn't seem to buckle when I add liquid to it. So I can use a liquid glue on it and it doesn't buckle on me. I like that. All right. We're going to put a flower here. And okay. Just right there. And this guy, he's my buddy. Ink him up. And I'm going to sort of set him in here as sort of a tuck spot. So I am only going to glue around the edge on this one and put him in right there. And then I can like use him as a little pocket, a little tuck pocket if I want to. And then of course here we have our little space, so we don't want to put anything there. Let's get these open because I have a feeling I want to use one of these right now. Okay. Ooh, the eyes follow you. Okay. First thing is get rid of this thing. Can't get rid of it, just glue around it. Because I don't know about you guys, but the glue on these things never seems to work. All right, so I'm going to hold that down just for a few seconds and move on. And as I said, as I'm going through here, I'm just kind of deciding if there's stuff that I want to put in. And if I do, then I'm putting it in. And if I don't, then I won't. I think this needs a flower. I'm going to put the flower up here. All right, so I'm just going to keep going through this and get everything into it. And then I'll be back and we will start putting in some journaling cards. All right, so it is getting a little bit thick. We went through, I added some little flowers, some more pieces of ephemera here and there. Just putting all the pictures in and the phrases, just getting everything kind of settled into its spot. I decided to make this a pocket. I'm going to So we have a pocket here, and of course a tuck. You know, we'll go over all of this when we do the final walkthrough. We have pieces of the stickers and some more flowers and things, and basically just went through and put these things in to get this decoration. We did do a couple of flips in here. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start placing the journaling cards into the book. And I'm going to start putting some bling on this. And I'm going to put some ribbons and lace and things into it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I will come back and show you a final walkthrough. All right, so I used a simple piece of vintage hem tape to close this one up. I have added a tassel with some skeletons and some skulls and some crosses and things, and a red rose here using the same binder clip that we used on the other one. So this one comes on and off of the book as we want. Just slides on and off. And we've put in all of our journaling cards, and I did go through and just add a whole lot of bling to this one. So we have some large tags, and so we have larger journal cards, and just some normal size journaling cards. We did add our words in. We have a couple of little kind of tuck pockets, some more journaling cards, some tuck spaces here. And then in some of these bigger pockets, I used some of Hags Hollow's dip dyed cards to make large journaling cards for those. And let's see. I also used them here where I just put a little tab on them in the belly bands to be able to put those in there as well. And we have a little flip here. And a little flip here. Another one of those giant index cards as a pocket. You know, we just basically just added some tags and some words and things like that as we went through, and just a little bit of bling here and there just to kind of pop things off the page. Not too much over the top, but, you know, some. And there's another journaling card. And another one here. And I just added a little washi to the bottom and a little pull tab at the top. We have another flip here. And another tag with a little sari silk on there. Some tuck spots. And even a tuck spot here on the back cover. So that's it. That is the Day of the Dead. And that is the end of Book 3 in the 2020 series. And I think this is probably going to be the last one in the series. There may be one more. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure that I'm kind of over it. So we'll see what happens. But there it is. And this one, as in all the others, will be available in my shop. For you to, you know, grab a hand of if you want them. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. Listen, if you haven't done so already, do me a favor and hit the red button and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, and share me with all of your friends. Bye-bye now.